Well, hello, everyone, and a good Friday evening to you, and welcome to Castleton and Central Cass Schools, as tonight North Dakota High School Girls Wrestling is on the air as the Cardinals of Carrington have made the trek to Castleton to take on the Central Cass Squirrels. It is also Parents' Night for the Squirrel Wrestling program, honoring the wrestlers, their parents, and then, of course, at the end, the senior recognition as well for those having their final regular season duel here in Castleton. Brady Steeples with you here tonight. So glad you could join us here as we get you set for a very busy 30 hours of girls wrestling here from Castleton with the Belle of the Brawl tomorrow. We'll talk about that a little bit in just a few moments as well later on in our pre-match show. But we will have our pre-match coaches interviews when we return, able to talk with both head coaches, Coach Travis Lamar for Central Cass. But when we return, the boss for Carrington, Justin Jensen, will join us. That's next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or taupe insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
GoEvent.com, our pre-match show continues, talking with Justin Jensen for Carrington. And Coach, hey, last couple days of January, and I got a couple of big days here in Castleton. Just kind of talk about first, your season so far, getting you ready here to this point.
Seasons went pretty well. We started out with 13 girls. We're down to 12, but that's pretty promising that we've only lost one in the time. We have a couple injuries we were battling right now and a couple of sicknesses, but all in all, good season. The girls have come along great, learning. They're showing lots of good signs of improvement. That's about all a coach can really ask for.
Yeah, some returners, also some new. Just talk about just how proud you are of the fact that you are seeing that improvement for them day in, day out on the mat.
Oh, that's what every coach's dream is. You got a bunch of girls that are coachable, for one thing, that they listen very much. They listen very, very well. It's the one thing that I will say from the boys to the girls is the girls listen better than the boys do. I hate to say it, but it is true. So yeah, I mean the moves that they're learning, just their intensity level too, as they wrestle more and more matches, they're getting more of that experience in and realizing the intensity level they need to keep up in a match, compared to with just practice.
Couple of big days. We'll talk about tomorrow a little bit later on, but just talk about here tonight and the opportunity to duel up against the Squirrels here tonight.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for us. I was hoping a couple of our girls were going to be here, but they're unfortunately sick. But still, all in all, we got some good matchups tonight, and it's going to be fun for the girls. It should be quite entertaining tonight.
Justin, thanks for the time. Good luck here tonight.
No problem. Thank you very much, sir.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Carol, Leslie, or Craig to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
YourLiveEvent.com, talking with Coach Travis Lamar for Central Cass. And Coach, a big 2 days for your girls coming up here. We'll talk about tomorrow a little bit later on. But first, you got a duel here against the Carrington Cardinals. Just talk a little bit about how excited it is to get back here, parents and the emotions of that here.
Yeah, it's always nice to be able to wrestle at home, right? I think when you throw Parents Night in there and, where we recognize our seniors and honor them and everything that they've done with the program is makes it extra special. We got a great group of girls all the way through, and these seniors have been through a lot. They've been on state championship teams. They've been on region championship teams. So, to get them to be able to have the spotlight one last time before their career's over is a pretty cool thing.
Going up against the Cardinals here, a team that's growing, that's improving here this season.
Yeah, we've kind of had a nice rivalry with Carrington going all the way back to when we were Class B boys. You can always count on them to be well coached and strong, aggressive wrestlers. So, for our girls, it's really to come out and dictate the pace of the match and continue to do what we're doing in the room and bring it out here and continue to improve. We got a couple weeks and you're either winning or you're staying home for the rest of your career or the rest of your year. So we got to have it tonight.
Travis, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
You bet. Thank you.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com. Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Like we mentioned in the pregame, it is Parents' Night tonight, as we'll have the Parents' Night ceremony coming up here right now on YourLiveEvent.com as we'll get that underway.
Good evening, Squirrel fans, and welcome to tonight's duel. Today it is Parents' Night along with Senior Night, and so please join me in recognizing our Squirrel wrestlers, their parents, and a special welcome to our 4 seniors. Starting off is our statisticians. First one is Aubrey White, daughter of Raymond and Shannon. Sarah Hodgins, daughter of Sarah and Brian and Brent and Stephanie. Kylie Thompson, daughter of Kelly and Kimberly. And Leah Ellison, daughter of Andrew and Kristen. And now for our wrestlers. Cassidy Folstead is the first wrestler, daughter of Matt and Lisa. Chloe House, daughter of Logan and Kelsa. Lauren Osmondson, daughter of Chris and Jan. Ava Crandall, daughter of Jerome and Lori. Emma Dutt, daughter of Matt and Sarah. Ivy Guy, daughter of TJ and Ellie. Laken Capon, daughter of Adam and Justine. Gracie Koss, daughter of Gabe and Kara. Eleanor Waugh, daughter of Jim and Lexi. Taylin Boder, daughter of Chris Boder and Lisa Plath. Jaden Jacobson, daughter of Christopher and Jessica. Evelyn Roth, daughter of Tony and Patty. And Anna White, daughter of Raymond and Shannon. And now for our 4 seniors. Up first we have Daphne DeConnell. Daphne's host family for the year at Central Cass has been Chris and Cassie Bastian. She has been involved in wrestling for 1 year. Other activities that Daphne has been involved in are PAY, volleyball, choir, honor orchestra, and track and field. Her plans after high school include going back to Italy, graduating from high school. When asked what her favorite memory from her wrestling career at Central Cass is, she said attending the Bismarck Rotary Tournament and having the opportunity to watch the passion of the girls put into the sport of wrestling. Daphne DeCannell. Next up is Emerson Flady. Emerson is the daughter of Lori and Jason Flady. She has been involved in wrestling for 5 years. Activities that Emerson has been involved in include wrestling, cross country, track and field, FFA, PAY, National Honor Society, Student Council, Big Brother, Big Sister, Fifth Quarter, and FCA. Her plans after high school include attending the University of Montana for pre-pharmacy. Emerson's favorite memory is finishing duels with the seniors during the 2025 State Wrestling Tournament in the Fargo Dome. Emerson Flady. Grace Lamar. Grace is the daughter of Travis and Tammy. She has been involved in wrestling for 11 years. Activities that Grace has been involved in wrestling include wrestling, track and field, football stat, prom committee, Fifth Quarter, Big Brother, Big Sister, National Honor Society, and leadership. Her plans following high school include attending Dickinson State University to run track and major in elementary education. Grace's favorite memory from her wrestling career at Central Cass is being able to be a part of the growing and sanctioning of women's wrestling in North Dakota when she was a 7th grader. Grace Lamar. And finally, Emily Schneider. Emily is the daughter of Steve and Susan Schneider. She has been involved in wrestling for 5 years. Activities that Emma has been involved in are wrestling, FFA, FCA, prom committee, and Big Brother, Big Sister. Her plans following high school include attending UND for nursing. Emma's favorite memory is going to Wisconsin for the Clash Duel tournament. Emma Schneider. Please, one more round of applause for our Squirrel wrestlers, their parents, and especially our seniors.
That was the Parents' Night and Senior Night recognition here from Central Cass. We'll take a break, come back with more as we get you ready for the Squirrels and the Cardinals coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Brady Siebel's back with you here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for joining us here. A busy 30 hours of wrestling coming up here from Castleton. And for girls wrestling, of course, we have our duel right now between the Cards and the Squirrels. Tomorrow, all day from both gyms, it is the Belle of the Brawl tournament, probably the largest girls wrestling tournament in the state of North Dakota, at least top two. Plenty of really good teams coming from all across the state of North Dakota and beyond as well. We'll have it for you. Wrestling begins 9:30. We'll start our pre-match show before then, a little bit before 9 a.m. Coming up here tomorrow morning on YourLiveEvent.com. Other games tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Out in New Salem, the boys East-West. Day number 1 has just concluded from New Salem. Brent Dick with the call. He'll have all the coverage for day number 2 as well. Starting up here tomorrow morning. Other games going on here include girls basketball. Harvey Wells County is at Thompson. In boys basketball, Four Winds Minnewacan is at Thompson. Girls basketball, Kindred is at Northern Cass, as well as Wahpeton at Lisbon. In boys basketball, girls basketball, Crookston at Climax Fisher. And just across the hall, Josh Boyko with the boys basketball for Central Cass going up against the Oak Grove Grovers in a very good Region 1 matchup. Our first exhibition matchup is underway as we speak, as Eleanor Waugh for Central Cass going against Lola Brewer for Carrington as they wrestle neutral position. This is our one lone exhibition matchup here tonight. And they'll have the captains meeting and the flip intros, and then the start of our duel beginning at 100 pounds this evening. So Waugh Brewer, neutral position. Collar and elbow tie, ear to ear. Throw attempt, both wrestlers looking for a throw. Who's going to end up on top? Waugh with the head and arm, gets the takedown. She'll take the early 3 points. She's going to try to look for the fall. Waugh trying to adjust the grip, see if she can get the fall. Both shoulders on the mat, and there it is in 1:23. Eleanor Waugh for the Squirrels will get the pinfall victory over Carrington's Lola Brewer in this lone exhibition matchup. So have the captains meeting and the flip and introductions, so we'll take a break. We'll come back as we'll get started with our varsity duel. It's Central Cass and Carrington coming up on yourliveevent.com.
At the Central Cass School District, excellence isn't just a goal, it's our mission by empowering individuals to make a positive impact. Central Cass School District is dedicated to providing students with an innovative curriculum supported by a variety of co-curricular activities from athletics and the arts to leadership and service, aiming to provide excellence between students, staff, family, and community. Central Cass School District, fostering student excellence by inspiring individuals to be their best.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, a reminder, 13 weight classes in the great state of North Dakota. We'll wrestle all of them here tonight as they're going their their warm-ups, their introductions. As we'll get our anticipated lineups. As Asa Remeke for Carrington at 100, going up against Lauren Osmondstad for Central Cass. That's at 100, at 106 pounds. As Elena Gussius for Carrington. And Anna White for Central Cass at 106. 112, the cards are open. 112 for Central Cass is Emma Dutt. 118, Addison Vanderhoven for Carrington. For Central Cass, Ivy Guy. 124, Cassidy Fulstead for Central Cass. Lydia Yuja for Carrington. 130 pounds. Kenzie Jose for Carrington. And Lakin Kapan for Central Cass. 136 pounds. Hadley Volk for Carrington. Eleanor Waugh for Central Cass. Going to 142 pounds. Madalena Sibataranu for Carrington. And Jaden Jacobson for Central Cass. And Grace Lamar at 42, or 48, excuse me. Evelyn Roth, 55. 170, Taylon Boder for Central Cass. 190, Nevaeh Sorensen for Carrington. Emerson Filati for Central Cass. And both teams a double open at 250 pounds. That's your projected starting lineup. Again, 13 weight classes in the state of North Dakota. We'll take a break for the national anthem, and we'll come back with our 100-pound match as we get you set for the Squirrels and the Cardinals coming up, yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
100 pounds getting ready here on yourliveevent.com as at our 100 pounds. Lauren Osmondstad for Central Cass, Alyssa Remke Vandehoven for Carrington, your projected matchup here. As indeed, that is our 100-pound weight class. 13 weight classes in the state of North Dakota. 2-2-2, 3-minute period, start neutral to start the first period, then they alternate choice in the second and third period. And as we're wrestling here at 6:41 to begin our varsity duel. Again, thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Scoreboard from Bank North, online at banknorth.bank, as Lauren Osmondstad will get the three-point takedown. 25 seconds in, is going to keep the crossface on. Going to look for the turn, gets it, puts in the wing. Remke Vandehoven with the high bridge, going to try to fight off of her back. Plenty of time for Osmondstad to try to get the fall. Remke Vandehoven, though, able to get back to her base. Osmondstad's keeping that chicken wing, so the official is still holding 4. Has not given the near fall points. As Osmondstad's going to throw it again. And there's the pinfall. Lauren Osmondstad, the pinfall, 58 seconds for the Squirrels to get them on the scoreboard here at 100 pounds. So we'll go to 106 pounds. As the Squirrels lead 6-0 on the Bank North scoreboard. Elena Gushis for Carrington, Anna White for Central Cass here at 106 pounds. Squirrels lead the duel 6-0. Neutral position, front headlock for White, looking for a snap down. Gus Gushis, though, able to get the arm head back free. Now 2-on-1 Russian for White. Shot attempt, but a sprawl by Gusius. And White, though, able to get back up to her feet. Keeps that 2-on-1. Shot attempt by White. Fireman's carry for the takedown. So White will get the opening points. Now she's going to try to work on top. Leads 3-0 here at 106 pounds. Gets the turn, going to look for the pinfall. Plenty of time for Anna White to try to get it. Over a minute left in the period. There it is. 54-second the pinfall victory for Anna White. Make it now 12-0 as we move to 112 pounds. Our next weight class, 112. Looks like it'll be an open. So Emma Dutt will take a forfeit for Central Cass at 112, and it's now 18-0. As we move to 118 pounds.
118 pounds tonight for the Cardinals, Addison Vandehoven, and for the Squirrels, Ivy Guy.
Ivy Guy for Central Cass, Addison Vandehoven for Carrington. Here 118 pounds. As out of bounds they go. Back to the center, no change. Neutral position, trying to keep some distance. Couple shot fakes between each of them. So far, nothing doing. Collar and elbow tie. Headgear to headgear. Ear to ear. 30 seconds gone in the period. Snap down attempt for Guy. Vanderhoven, though, just going to bully her over, plow her over, get the takedown. Run with the half out to the side. Going to try to get the pinfall. Guy going to have to try to fight off her back. Can't do so. Addison Vanderhoven, the pinfall victory. 46 seconds for Carrington. They get on the scoreboard. 18-6 they trail as we move to 124 pounds. Cassidy Folstead for Central Cass, as Linda Yuha for Carrington. Folstead for the Squirrels, Yuha for the Cards. Shot attempt by Yuha, single leg into a double, turn the corner, get the takedown. Yuha with the early 3-0 lead. She's going to try to look for a turn. Puts in the half, though. Folstead able to roll through, but does get a quick 2 near fall for Yuha. And so Yuha with a 5-0 lead, 30 seconds into the first. Crossface for Yuha, looking to see if she can do something on top. Leading now 5-0. Trying to run out to the side. See if she can get the turn. Folstead up to her feet, looking for the escape, edge of the mat, able to turn face, gets the escape. So Folstead cuts her deficit to 4, halfway gone in the first period. Shot attempt by Yuha, single leg, gonna try to turn the corner once again, extend her lead, get the second takedown of the period. Folstead hopping around, Yuha now in on a double leg, Folstead with a sprawl. Yuha, though, keeping that double leg, drives her down, gets the 3 points for the takedown, shoots a half, going to look for the fall, plenty of time. There it is. Linda Yuha for Carrington, the pinfall victory, 127 for Carrington, gets them to within one match at 18-12. They trail on the Bank North scoreboard, going to 130 pounds. Lakin Capon for Central Cass. Kenzie Yost for Carrington. 130-pound matchup. As they wrestle neutral position. Collar tie. Yost trying to keep or eliminate the distance. Capon may be trying to look to create some separation between the two. Hand fighting. Over-unders. Joe's looking for a quick throw. Capon, though, able to defend it. 45 seconds gone in the first period. Low single for Yost and the takedown. Puts in a cross-faced. Does Yost, going to see if she can try to get a turn. So far, 5 matches, or 5 weight classes, 4 matches, 4 first period pins. Yost looking to shoot the half. Capon, though, able to get up to her feet, gets the escape, make it 3-1. 40 seconds to go in the first period. Low single again by Yost, able to get the takedown, drives her to her belly. 6-1. Yost with the lead for the Cardinals. Capon able to get back up to her base, turn face, going to look for the escape. There it is, and they run out of bounds. (6-2), final 15 seconds of the period. Yost with a couple takedowns, Capon with a couple escapes in this matchup. Again, forehead to forehead. Final couple ticks, over-unders. See if anyone tries a shot before the end of the period. No dice. And so Kenzie Yost will take a 6-2 lead into the second, our first match, to go into period number 2 tonight. So Jost with choice. She chooses the down position. Capon going to put in a chicken wing. Going to try to run it out to the side. Has it. Now is going to look for the pinfall. Yost has to try to fight off of her back. Capon trying to get that hip down, see if she can get the fall. Plenty of time for Lakin to try to settle in to get the fall. Has over 90 seconds to go in the period. Yost trying to bridge, trying to fight off of her back. Capon now sitting through. See if she can get that shoulder on the mat. At the very least, it's going to be a 4 near fall to tie it. Capon's going to adjust the grip. There's the pinfall. Lakin Capon puts in the chicken wing. That one took precision. That's your Agassi Precision Egg move of the match. Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro, planterdoc.com, and 701-636-2119 for Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. As we'll move to 136. So 24-12. Eleanor Waugh for Central Cass. And Hadley Volk for Carrington here at 136 pounds. As Volk with a single leg, out of bounds they go, no change. As I wrestle neutral position once again. After the restart, 40 seconds gone in the first period. Throw attempt, Volk looking for the headlock. Waugh, though, just able to duck the head and gets the takedown to open up the scoring. Volk up to her base, but then broken right back down by Waugh. Throwing the chicken wing, spin out to the side, see if she can get the pinfall. Volk gonna have to try to fight off of her back. Waugh gonna look for the fall to increase the lead for Central Cass. They lead 24-12 Bank North scoreboard. Plenty of time, 35 seconds for Waugh to try to get the pinfall. Gotta keep spinning, circling around the head. Volk trying to get back to her belly. Waugh circling, trying to get the shoulders on the mat. 15 seconds to go. Coach Travis Lamar telling Eleanor, keep running, keep walking, keep spinning around the head. Final 10 seconds to go in the period. Volk still trying to fight off of her back. Waugh still circling. At the very least, it's going to be some near fall points. Volk will survive to the second, but Eleanor Waugh will get a 4-point near fall. She'll lead 7-0 going into the second period. Waugh with choice. A look to Coach Lamar. Lamar gives the thumb up, saying go top. Waugh leads 7-0. Volk up to her feet, stand up, and Waugh had the chicken wing in. That will force a potentially dangerous. Sit out off the whistle by Volk. Waugh, though, Able to high hip, turn in front of her, and stay in top control. Waugh got to duck the head. Throw attempt by Volk, looking for the head and arm. Waugh, though, able to duck her head out, but it is a clasping on Waugh, and so Volk will get on the scoreboard 7-1 after the penalty point. We'll get a restart 23 seconds into the period, as Volk will get called for a caution. First move, Waugh able to get a breakdown. Volk trying to work herself back up to her base. Roll attempt by Volk. Waugh, though, able to stay back. Going to try to shoot the half. Runs with it. Going to look for the fall. Volk bridging. But Eleanor Waugh, the pinfall victory in 2:44 for Central Cass. 6 more points, 30-12 they lead as we go to 142 pounds. As Madalena Cibatrano for Carrington and Jaden Jacobson for Central Cass. As Cibatrano with the blast double for the takedown. Cibatrano with a cross face, trying to lock up a cradle. She can meet her arms together. 30 seconds gone in the period. Cibatrano able to get the breakdown. Keeping a chicken wing. Able to throw it. Feet in bounds, and Madalena Cibatrano, the 48-second pinfall victory. With the pinfall over Jaden Jacobson, we go to 148. Grace Lamar will get the forfeit victory. As we'll go to 155. And Evelyn Roth will get a forfeit at 155. As we go to 170.
And at 170 pounds tonight for the Cardinals are open. And for the Squirrels,
Taylon Boder for Central Cass will take a forfeit at 170. 48-18 as we go to 190 pounds. Nevaeh Sorensen for Carrington, Emerson Filady for Central Cass. Filady, one of the 4 seniors recognized, one of the 2 seniors wrestling here tonight for Central Cass. As Filady looking for a throw, Sorensen trying to counter it. Filady, though, able to catch her right to the back. Emerson Filady is going to look for the pinfall. Sorensen going to have to try to bridge, can't do so. Emerson Filady, the 31-second pinfall victory for Central Cass, 54-18. As Filady bringing the energy, that's your Enbridge Energy Wrestler of the Night, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy, energy for life. Online at enbridge.com. We're open. It's a double open at 250 pounds. 54-18 is your final here tonight on the Bank North scoreboard. Online at banknorth.bank. We'll recap it when we return on yourliveevent.com.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or taupe insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's taupe.
Oh, if it's Taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
54-18. Central Cass picks up the victory over the Carrington Cardinals here tonight. Let's recap it for you here. Starting with an exhibition matchup, Eleanor Waugh for Central Cass, a 123 pinfall victory over Carrington's Lola Brewer. And for the varsity duel at 100 pounds, Lauren Osmondstoud for the Squirrels, a 58-second pinfall victory over Asa Remke Vandehoven. 106, Anna White for the Squirrels, 54-second pinfall victory over Elena Gussius of Carrington. Then 112 pounds, a forfeit victory for Emma Dutt for Central Cass. Carrington takes the next two matchups, and Addison Vandehoven, a 46-second pinfall victory over Ivy Guy. And Linda Yuha of Carrington, a 127 pinfall victory over Cassidy Folstead. Central Cass takes the remaining matches. Lakin Capon at 132-41 pinfall over Kenzie Yost. 136, Eleanor Waugh, 244 second pinfall victory over Hadley Volk. 142, Madalena Siba-Taranu for Carrington picks up a pinfall victory for the Cards. 48 seconds over Jaden Jacobson. Then at 48, Grace Lamar for the Squirrels, a forfeit. 155, Evelyn Roth for Central Cass, a forfeit. And at 170 pounds, Taylin Boder for the Squirrels picks up a forfeit. 190 pounds, Emerson Filati for the Squirrels, a 31-second pinfall victory over Nevaeh Sorensen. And 250 pounds, it was a double forfeit. As that is how you get to the final score, 54-18, here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll take a break, come back, get some reaction next on Your Live Event.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center. Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Carol, Leslie, or Craig to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
So back here on yourliveevent.com, recapping it here as Central Cass, the 54-18 victory over Carrington. As we're get our post-match reaction on senior night. We'll get the seniors to join the party here. So Emerson Fileti first off for Central Cass. And Emerson, first off, congratulations. Just talk about how nice it feels to get out on the mat and get your hand raised here tonight.
Yeah, it felt really nice to be able to, especially being the last one for our team, to be able to go out and just finish off the match just like really off strong and being able to take home that win for us. So it just feels really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. As you know, here your final home duel here in Castleton. We'll talk about that and more. But first off, just talk about what it's like, getting these home duels. I always love coming to Castleton. It's always a good crowd. It's always a really fun atmosphere for wrestling when you're here in Castleton.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to show our community and our hometown what we are able of and what we're capable of, because our girls, we are so committed and we work so hard. So it's really nice to get those home duels and those home tournaments so people can come and see what we've been working for. And it's really nice that we get the recognition that we deserve.
Yeah, absolutely. As with that as well, you're a senior, you've been with the program for a number of years. Just kind of talk about, I know that there's still more to come, but just talk about maybe some of your favorite memories being part of this squirrel wrestling program.
Yeah, 100%. So the biggest or my most favorite time was when we went to Wisconsin last year. We got accepted to go away and be able to compete as a team, and all of our girls performed so well there, and it was just a really eye-experiencing because we were able to go to a different state, which we never do. Like, we barely even go to Minnesota, so it was really cool to go over to Wisconsin and compete. And then also, just like at the end of the year, we're able to celebrate our seniors. Like these past few years, our seniors have been great to us. And being able to go to the Fargo Dome and really finish off strong as a team and individuals. So that was those are probably my most favorite times.
Yeah, absolutely. As I know a big day and a busy day tomorrow, Belle of the Brawl. Just talk about what you want to hope to accomplish. Just talk about how you hope to perform coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'm originally a 155-pounder, and so I've been bumped up to 170, and now I'm being bumped up to 190. So we're just going to be able to go in. I'm open for more experiences and to see how I'll be able to perform. We're definitely just trying to see how it works for me, so I'm really hoping that I just get a good vision of what state and regions will look like. So I'm just really excited to get that opportunity to wrestle tomorrow at 190.
All right, Emerson Fileti for Central Cass. Congratulations on the victory here tonight. Congratulations on the senior night and the recognition, and good luck here tomorrow and moving forward for the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll take a break, come back with more. YourLiveEvent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, talking with Grace Lamar for the Central Cass Squirrels on senior night. Grace, I know a tough night for you. I always loved getting the warm-up, getting the weigh-ins, making sure you make weight just for the forfeit. But just talk about here, as senior for the Squirrels, kind of been here from the start of this program. Just talk about just kind of what that means to be a part of this Squirrel wrestling team.
It's crazy. It's always been a family. Gosh, it's going to be a lot to leave behind, because I know my family has such a legacy here in this sport, and even just at Castleton, back at home at rugby where my dad grew up. it's just going to be so hard to leave it.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about that that family aspect. Obviously with Travis and as well as Mom. Just kind of talk about the help that they've been to you throughout your years wrestling.
Oh, they definitely help me. My mom's our weight training coach and our running coach, so she's always here. My dad, obviously the head coach, has been forever. So growing up with them, being my coaches, I got to experience that, and I got to become closer with them in that aspect rather than just being a family. I got to also be their person that they coached, and it was just, I love having them here, and I'm going to miss them.
Yeah, absolutely. As a busy and a big day tomorrow, the Belle of the Brawl tournament. Just talk about what you want to see how you hope to perform coming up tomorrow.
I just hope to be healthy, everything good, make sure everyone makes weight, make sure we all just have fun. It's always fun having the Belle here and just having a big tournament like this here because we just get to have so much fun. It's our home atmosphere, so more people show up than if we're to go to Bismarck for the Rotary. More people come here for the Belle.
Yeah, absolutely. And just talk about, that atmosphere like I was telling with Emerson. I always love, even when I was wrestling when I was a kid, for the Herd to wrestling for Hillsborough Central Valley to now broadcasting. I always love coming to Central Cast and Caston because it's always just a great atmosphere for a wrestling duel.
I think it's really great here, especially because we have even, our boys weren't wrestling tonight, but all of our boys' team was here, and even some of our boys' parents were here. So it's always a great atmosphere here, and that brings us up for sure, especially with everyone in the crowd just getting wild.
I know this question always a little, interesting because you still have, a couple more weeks left of the season. I know you have more memories to make as part of the Squirrel Wrestling team, but just talk about so far some of your favorite memories and moments being part of the Squirrels Wrestling.
I know Emmy said it, but going to Wisconsin, that was so much fun. I'm so grateful we got to experience that and get out of our comfort zone. And just being a part of this since 7th grade when it was sanctioned. Having the first ever duel here just in the other gym, it was so great to experience that because I got to show and see how much the sport has grown in the girls' perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, the most important question here is we'll turn down the camera. The shirt, just to talk a little bit about the shirt here tonight.
Oh, yes. This shirt is my mother. Speaking of, she's just walking by. This is my mom. One of our boys had their junior achievement project, so they made shirts of everyone, and my mom and my dad actually got their own shirts. So that just shows how big of an impact they make on students at our school and just everyone in general.
Yeah, absolutely. As Grace Lamar joining us here for Central Cast. Grace, congratulations just on the senior night, the recognition, and good luck here moving forward the rest of the year.
Thank you so much.
I will take a break. Recap it next. YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
So that'll do it for us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, as that'll do it for our duel between Central Cass and Carrington. Again, your final 54-18. The Squirrels pick up the duel victory. A reminder, tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. is when wrestling begins. The Belle of the Brawl tournament, one of the largest girls wrestling tournaments in the state of North Dakota. Plenty of teams from both east and west parts of the state, as well as beyond, with some out-of-state teams as well. Myself and Chase Miller will have the call for you here tomorrow. Matches begin at 9:30. Look for us just before 9 o'clock as we'll get our pre-match show and more ready and raring to go from Castleton. Thank you to all the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. Remember, follow us on social media, visit our websites, and more here on YourLiveEvent.com. Reminder, postseason wrestling next Saturday is the Girls East Region from Cheyenne High School. The dual tournament, the East Region Girls Dual Tournament, We'll have that for you right here on yourliveevent.com. The following Friday, February 14th, girls region individuals is in Valley City. We'll have that for you right here as well on yourliveevent.com. The following day, the 14th, is the 13th Friday is the girls region individual. Then the next day, Saturday the 14th, that is the boys individuals, as we'll have the EDC wrestling tournament as well right here on yourliveevent.com. Your home for postseason wrestling coverage is right here on Your Live Event. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your evening, everybody.